Welcome to True Basketball. Today we're going to analyze Dreamerspro show video. In his video, he's going to explain how Kobe exposes LeBron's offense. I'm a big fan of his show. I think he's one of the best YouTubers out there. So I'm going to use a bit of his footage and I'm going to explain what I've been trying to explain for such a long time about LeBron's offense and how Kobe exposes LeBron's physically, technically, and especially mentally. Dreamerspro starts his video explaining that LeBron recently, and I'm not surprised because he has a new story every day, where he explains that he was unstoppable at the age of 16. He always kind of mumbles some idea so his fans can elaborate on that. And he explains about a pickup basketball game he had. He was playing with Michael Jordan and other players, and nobody could stop him. He was unguardable. I thought he didn't like the one-on-one, but that's just me. What about 2007? By the way, Scap Attack has a great video about that, where he got owned by the Spurs. He beat all the easy Eastern Conference teams. He's very good at feeding on bad competition. I could say he is the greatest player against, bad competition. But as soon as he faces the actual better players, the actual best players in the league, he gets exposed, like in 2007 against the Spurs, where he scored, I think, 22 points per game, correct me if I'm wrong, and around 39% from the field. Well, now let's talk about Dreamerspro's video. I'm gonna explain the setup first. When I watched this video, why it was so significant, and this is the best and the greatest argument to explain that LeBron is not only not a top 3 player ever, he's not better than Kobe when it matters. He's not better than many greats when it matters. And that's what's been killing his chances to win a championship. I'm ready. Oh, it's the All-Star game. LeBron doesn't care about that. It doesn't mean anything. He's already NBA champion. What you don't want to admit is that Kobe was highly perceived as the best player of the world up until 2010 when he wins the last championship. And after that, Kobe was always perceived as, lesser than LeBron. Even though he was the one winning the championships, LeBron was winning the regular season MVPs. And then finally, in 2013, when LeBron wins the championship in 2012, 2013, he was finally perceived as the best player in the world, as the new face of the NBA. He has arrived. Think about this. You are the man, right? You are the man. And then comes this guy trash talking you. And remember, this is what happened to Magic Johnson when he trash talked Jordan. And Jordan said, okay, you want to know who the man is? I'm going to show you. This was the perfect moment for LeBron to put Kobe in his place. Hey, this is not prime Kobe, guys. Prime Kobe ended in 2010. I'm telling you, I watched Kobe. His last championship, he wasn't in his prime anymore. In that All-Star game, Kobe guarded LeBron, and I'm going to run through the footage. He guarded LeBron, and he owned him. And this is one of the things many players who played against LeBron, players who played in the Spurs, in the Dallas Mavericks, Kobe, who played LeBron, Kevin Garnett, they know that psychologically they could get him passive. and they could little by little get him out of the game. But I'm going to run through the footage because there are a few details that I've been saying for a long time that is proven in this video. And Dreamerspro, man, this is your best video, man. You killed it with this one. I have to say it because the edition was perfect. It perfectly explains all flaws about his game in basically 2 or 3 minutes. Let's go. The first thing you realize is that Lebron is always perceived as unstoppable when he goes straight line coming from a pick and roll, and he's killing everybody, right? So he's perfect in that scenario, in that situation. So let's run this play. Let's watch. So here he comes. And nope, facing Kobe, nothing happens. He passed to he made the right pass, you know? Let's go to the next play. They give him the ball. Kobe's on him. Yep. ISO. Get that pick. Kobe touches the ball because he's a great defender. You know, one of the things that kills LeBron, and he does the circus stuff just to, as he always does, just to make it, make it seem that he's very good. It's very, let's say, he's very original, and he's still a game. He's still not important. That's why he loves today's All-Star games, because he loves when there is no competition and nobody's guarding him, so he can do a lot of statistics. So let's go to the next play. Look at how Kobe starts talking trash to him. This is people. LeBron fans are gonna say this means nothing. No, it means a lot. Think about it. You are the man, and the other one is putting you in ridicule, telling everybody, letting everybody know, I own you, man. You can score on me. And he has nowhere to go. He keeps having problems with Kobe. The same type of problems he had with Kawhi. You remember 2014, problems he had with Kawhi? Let's continue. It's more or less the same type of player. They corner him, and here's the part where you start to see, and this is what I've been saying. He gets mentally frustrated. He gets mentally passive, and he starts to deviate from the aggression that characterizes him supposedly. Look at how insecure he's with the ball. His dribbling is not as good as he used to be, right? And here he comes again against Kobe, dribbling the pick. Yep, but Kobe crosses the pick. Nope. Let's try again. Another chance to. No, this is very important. See how Kobe slides sideways and doesn't give him any spot. He's aggressive enough to challenge him, and he has it's not like it's gonna give him a foul because no, this is star versus star, and this is what LeBron fears the most, the one-on-one situation where he's gonna be in ridicule. Let's continue watching. Kobe keeps trash talking. He's telling the crowd, he's telling everybody to watch. Remember, All-Star Games used to be amazing, and Carmelo is loving it. Carmelo knows. Don't we ask Carmelo who's better? He played with LeBron. So here's another one. Another pick. No, it didn't work. And he does, the right pass in the corner, sending the responsibility to someone else. Let's try another time. See, this is not a one situation that, oh man, he guarded him great this one time. No, Kobe made a statement in this game. No, I own this guy. I don't even need to score. I block his shot. That was a great block. That was an amazing block. Even with all the picks, it didn't work. He just kept going after him. And at this point, it's obvious LeBron's mind is owned. Again, and this is not something that happened just once in his career. Let's go with the next one. This is great. This one was great. He's guarding him, full court. And look at the sideway movement. It's not like he's gonna rampage over him, block him. That is the most perfect example about Kobe owning LeBron. Why is so important? I've been saying this for the longest time. LeBron's game depends 100% on his straight line penetration. He needs that straight line penetration either coming from a pick and roll or against a bad defender who cannot slide sideways. No, that's why he tries to do pick and roll with bigs or pick and roll with very small players who are bad defenders that he can just rampage and run over. But against great wing defenders, and I'm going to mention just a few. Bruce Bowen, 2007, got swept. And Dallas Mavericks didn't have a great defender. They just have a few small guys who slide very well. Against Kawhi Leonard, 2014. Against Kobe. And also the USA game where they faced each other. Very important footage, that one as well. But Scap Attack also have a video about that, by the way. And this one, Kawhi Leonard 2014 had he had the same problem with Kawhi Leonard. If you check the statistics crumble against these players. He goes from 50-60% from the field against DeRozan, and when he faces a real guy, he ends up having 39% from the field, similar to what he had against Iguodala against the Warriors. Not to mention Aaron Gordon when the Denver Nuggets won the championship. He couldn't score a three. His whole game, physically, technically, and psychological, gets affected. He gets less aggressive. The rest of his game needs that penetration so he can work. He's not a good off the dribble mid-range shooter. His three is suspicious to start with, and when he gets exposed, he loses all confidence in shooting outside. And this is why LeBron is never been better than Kobe, because in the biggest moments against the biggest rivals, he keeps falling apart. And this is the best example why the majority of the best players who watch and played against both always beat Kobe, never have him top 2 or top 3. And this is why when we go head to head in the majority of occasions and we analyze them both, Kobe exposes LeBron's weaknesses and Kobe owns LeBron.